challenge anyone who watches this as a video to watch the whole thing because it's a bit different. I'm going to tell everyone a few things about my life and basically why I game. First things first. When I was hello killer. When I was 10 years old, actually no, when I was 2 years old. We'll start there first. That might be a better idea. Means that was the younger bit. When I was 2 years old, my dad he left my mum. So my mum was a single parent. She was 18, coping on herself, like by herself and stuff, and she had to raise me by herself. My brother's father then denied that he was my brother's dad because he was embarrassed that my brother had disabilities. He's got speech problems and his mental age was a lot younger than his real age. So my mum was coping with 2 kids by herself when she was super young. But when I turned 10 years old, I came downstairs one day and I went to go to the toilet. The toilet was locked, so I thought, well, my mum's having a bath. So I went to go check on my little brother, and my little brother said to me, "Mummy's dead." I was like, say what? And I panicked, so I ran downstairs, and there was a tiny hole in the bathroom door, which me and my brother had made when we were play fighting. And I looked and I saw my mum's body on the floor. She was pale white, and obviously I panicked. My brother needed a toilet, so I took him straight to my auntie's house. My auntie woke up and took us to my mum's neighbours, a lovely gypsy family who we stayed in their house waiting for the news about my mum. We must have been there 2-3 hours, and then my nan came through, and she looked at me and my brother, and she said that Mummy's gone to the angels now. My straight initial thought was, where's my brother going to live, because he needs somewhere to stay. We ended up living with my auntie and uncle, and let's just say that didn't get anywhere. My uncle didn't want us there. My uncle hated me. I don't know why he hated me so much, but he hated me, and he used to beat me up every time my auntie wasn't around. I found out when I was about 16 that my family were saying it was my fault my mum died. They were blaming me and trying to accuse me of killing her. Then I had even more issues with a lot of stuff. I am a really horrible person, like a sort of person you wouldn't want to go near or talk to. You know, people were like scared of me back then because I was just absolutely psychotic. I've tried to kill myself 6 or 7 times. I've still got scars and up my arms, and I still don't sleep properly because of it. I was 17 and my ex-girlfriend got pregnant, had her baby, but it turns out she was in a relationship with me and another boy at the same time. And still to this day, this little girl will be 7 or 8 years old now, I think. Yeah, I think. Still to this day, I have no idea if she is my daughter. I think she has some resemblance to me, but I'll never find out because her mum is a horrible person. Like, honestly, her whole family are horrible people. Moving on from that, I moved back to where I actually lived originally, like where I was born, so I could obviously go to my mum's grave and try to make bridges with my old friends and stuff. And basically, I ended up homeless because I lost my job. And it was -4 degrees. It was December. I was laying in a bush. I had shorts and a t-shirt on and a sleeping bag. My friend managed to get me into a place for the homeless, but I found out a few years after that he himself had been sleeping with my partner and been trying to make arrangements to have sex with my partner again while I was laying in the cold. Um, Years down the line, I met another girl, a woman, I should say. She's over 20, but a woman. I moved up north of her, a place called Doncaster, which is a good few hundred miles away from me. She made me move there with her so she could work there, and I was like, okay, that's fine. Then I found out she only moved there for some other guy, so I ended up back where I was again, square one, homeless, nothing. Found another place that would take me in. Just over 2 years down the line, I finally managed to pay off my debts because I had a lot of debts. I finally managed to pay them off and was able to get a flat which I'm living in now, and I'm paying my rent. I'm living alone, and I currently have a partner. I have 2 kittens and a lizard, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I've got close friends who I speak to nearly every single day, and who make sure I'm okay and talk to me. I'm currently on medication for my depression and my anxiety, but I'm waiting not trial so to speak, but I'm waiting for a space to come available to get my ADHD tested. Then I need to get a personality disorder tested, because my therapist who I was speaking to believes I've got some sort of personality disorder, social personality disorder, I think she said. But basically all the women that I found in my life have screwed me over. The only positive role model I ever had was my own mum, who obviously isn't here. I've never had any sort of male authority figure apart from my apparent best friend who was having sex with my girlfriend. I've lost a lot of friend match and fighting all the time, and all that sort of stupid stuff that was just unneeded. But now to the reason of why I play games. This is the only thing I've ever found which can calm me down, so to speak, and distract me from the outer world. And I found games as a way of being whatever I want to be, and I can speak to other people and get social interactions without going outside because of my past. I'm worried to go outside in case someone tries to attack me or something bad happens. So gaming is my way to relax, and it's my way to be able to live and have a relatively normal life. Well, relatively normal in my eyes anyway, but it's just a way for me to be able to socialise and be able to do things without worrying about all the past and all the bad stuff that's happened. So that's kind of my reason into why I play so many games, and why I really do hope that YouTube is something that can sort of kick off for me, and not just for the money fact. I couldn't care if I got money, because I get enough money because of the mental health issues I have. So it's not like I really have to worry too much about that. It's more for the fact of I tried editing all my videos and stuff, and it just kind of got me nowhere. And I don't know, the channel just sort of died. But I'm still going to play games regardless and upload whenever I want to. If people watch, they watch. If they don't, they don't. Killer, I really appreciate you watching for the stream and commenting. I have read every single one of your comments, so I just wanted to get that out there. And for all my friends who watch this and they already knew all this information, I apologise, this might be a bit boring for you to hear. But anyone who doesn't know me, now you know some stuff about me, stuff that's happened in my life, and why I play my games. But I'm now going to end the stream. Killer, I really appreciate it, bro. And I'll see you all in the next one.